Galle is a major city in Sri Lanka, situated on the southwestern tip, 119 kilometers from Colombo. Galle is the administrative capital of Southern Province, Sri Lanka, and is the district capital of Galle District. Galle is the fifth largest city in Sri Lanka after the capital Colombo, Kandy, Jaffna and Negombo. Galle was known as Gimhathiththa before the arrival of the Portuguese in the 16th century, when it was the main port on the island. Galle reached the height of its development in the 18th century, during the Dutch colonial period. Galle is the best example of a fortified city built by the Portuguese in South and Southeast Asia, showing the interaction between Portuguese architectural styles and native traditions. The city was extensively fortified by the Dutch during the 17th century from 1649 onwards. The Galle Fort is a World Heritage Site and is the largest remaining fortress in Asia built by European occupiers. Other prominent landmarks in Galle include the city's natural harbour, the National Maritime Museum, St. Mary's Cathedral founded by Jesuit priests, one of the main Shiva temples on the island, and Galle, the historic luxury hotel. On December 26, 2004, the city was devastated by the massive tsunami caused by a 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake that occurred 1,000 miles away, off the coast of Indonesia. Thousands were killed in the city alone. Galle is home to a cricket ground, the Galle International Stadium, which is considered to be one of the most picturesque cricket grounds in the world. The ground, which was severely damaged by the tsunami, was rebuilt and test matches resumed there on December 18, 2007. Important natural geographical features in Galle include Rumasla in Unawatuna, a large mound-like hill, which forms the eastern protective barrier to the Galle harbour. Local tradition associates this hill with some events of Ramayana, one of the great Hindu epics. The major river in the area is the Jin River, which begins from Ganglakanda and passes villages such as Nalua, Nagoda, Bad Digoma, Thilakada and Wokwela, reaches the sea at Gimhathiththa. The river is bridged at Wokwela by the Wokwela Bridge. Etymology: Galle was known as Gimhathiththa in ancient times, and the term is believed to be derived from the classical Sinhalese term meaning port near the river Jin. It is believed that the town got its name as Galle in the native tongue as a result of the large number of bullock carts that took shelter in the area, following the long slow journeys from remote areas of the island. Galle in Sinhala means the place where cattle are herded together, and hence the Sinhalese name for Galle. A paragraph oil, a paragraph 1/2, a sharp paragraph 1/2 is a development from a Galle, a unregistered trademark. Another theory is that the word Galle is derived from the Dutch word a Galus, a unregistered trademark which means rooster. The Dutch have also used the rooster as a symbol of Galle. History. According to James Emerson Tennant, Galle was the ancient seaport of Tarshish, from which King Solomon drew ivory, peacocks and other valuables. Cinnamon was exported from Sri Lanka as early as 1400 BC, and the root of the word itself is Hebrew, so Galle may have been a main intraport for the spice. Galle had been a prominent seaport long before Western rule in the country. Persians, Arabs, Greeks, Romans, Malays, Indians, and Chinese were doing business through Galle port. In 1411, the Galle trilingual inscription, a stone tablet inscription in 3 languages, Chinese, Tamil and Persian, was erected in Galle to commemorate the second visit to Sri Lanka by the Chinese Admiral Zheng He. The modern history of Galle starts in 1502, when a small fleet of Portuguese ships, under the command of Lorena Section O de Almeida, on their way to the Maldives, were blown off course by a storm. Realizing that the king resided in Cock close to Colombo, Lorena Section O proceeded there after a brief stop in Galle. In 1640, the Portuguese had to surrender to the Dutch East India Company. The Dutch built the present fort in the year 1663. They built a fortified wall, using solid granite, and built 3 bastions, known as Sun, Moon, and Star. After the British took over the country from the Dutch in the year 1796, they preserved the fort unchanged, and used it as the administrative centre of the district. Climate: Galle features a tropical rainforest climate. The city has no true dry season, though it is noticeably drier in the months of January and February. As is commonplace with many cities with this type of climate, temperatures show little variation throughout the course of the year, with average temperatures hovering at around 26 degrees Celsius throughout. Cityscape. Wards. Galle has 15 wards. Governance. The Galle Municipal Council governs the city of Galle, established under the Municipalities Ordinance of 1865. It was at the time, only the third municipal council in the country. The first mayor of the city was appointed in 1939 in the person of Ajenanda Dayanayake, who later went on to become the fifth Prime Minister of Ceylon. The current acting mayor of Galle is Callum Senviratan, who was appointed in 2012. The main vision of the city is building of moderate city through the supply of relatively increased utility services to the citizens who pay taxes to the Galle Municipal Council. The other vision is to brand Galle as Green City Green Galle to create and promote Galle as one of Sri Lanka's cool and healthy coastal cities with a clean green canopy. Demographics. Galle is a sizable city, by Sri Lankan standards, and has a population of 91,000, the majority of whom are of Sinhalese ethnicity. There is also a large Sri Lankan Moor minority, particularly in the fort area, who descend from Arab merchants that settled in the ancient port of Galle. Galle is also notable for its foreign population, both residents and owners of holiday homes. Education. Schools. Galle is home to some of the oldest leading schools in Sri Lanka, 29 government schools and 5 international schools being part of the city's system. Some of the schools situated in Galle City are listed below. Universities. 2 main faculties of the University of Viruna are located in Galle. The Faculty of Engineering is located at Hapegala about 6 kilometers from the city centre. The Faculty of Medicine is located at Karapatia near the Karapatia Teaching Hospital. The Medical Faculty is also located at about 5 kilometers from the city centre. The Division of Allied Health Sciences of the University of Viruna is located in Mayamadara in the city limits. A study centre of the Open University of Sri Lanka is also located in Galle at Labadiwa Junction. Faculty of Engineering, University of Viruna, Faculty of Medicine, University of Viruna, Division of Allied Health Sciences, University of Viruna Study Centre, Open University of Sri Lanka, Advanced Technological Institute Labadiwa. Higher Education Institutes. Advanced Technological Institute in Labadiwa. Galle was started in year 2000 and it was planned to offer Higher National Diploma in Information Technology, HNDIT, and Higher National Diploma in Agriculture Technology, HNDT. Since then Labadiwa ATI has been a pioneer in technological education in Sri Lanka. National Institute of Business Management in Galle was established in 2010 to provide higher education opportunities in the fields of information technology and business management. The Viruna National College of Education, which is under the Ministry of Education for novice teachers training for government schools in Kurandawata, Galle, and also the Amarasora Teachers Training College for government school teachers is in Unawatuna, Galle. Advanced Technological Institute, National Institute of Business Management, Viruna National College of Education, Amarasora Teachers Training College, Mercantile Seaman Training Institute, MSTI. Transport. Galle is served by Sri Lanka Railways coastal line and is connected by rail to Colombo and Matara. Galle Railway Station is a major station on the line, and serves as the meeting point of the west coast and south coast segments of the line. The A2 highway, which is commonly known as the Galle Road, runs through the city and connects Galle to Colombo by the west coast portion, and to Hambantota by the south coast portion. The Southern Expressway, Sri Lanka's first E-class highway, links the Sri Lankan capital Colombo with Galle and currently reduces the time spent for travel to 1 hour from the 3 hours taken by the regular A2 highway. Twin cities. The city of Galle is twinned with, although not an official twin city, Melbourne. Australia adopted Galle after the 2004 tsunami disaster, funding the reconstruction of its cricket ground, and providing financial and other supports. Gallery. See also, Galle Fort, Galle International Stadium, Hikaduwa, Unawatuna. References. External links. Galle Municipal Council, Old Town of Galle and its fortifications, UNESCO World Heritage, official website of the Sri Lanka Tourism Board.